Thanks everyone for coming today. We're super excited. My name is Lauren Levin. I'm with the Town Board of Newcastle. And I also see that Jason Lichtenthal is on. Thank you guys so much for coming because I'm really excited that this is a great way for us to step inside our merchant stores while we cannot step inside our merchant stores. So with that, we've got Laura Schaefer at Scattered Books. I'm a huge fan. My children are a huge fan of her store. We've purchased many Piggy and Gerald books with Laura, as well as cookbooks that I am fond of. I now am a master at baking bread, barely, but at least the cookbook has come in handy during this time. So I'm going to turn it over to Laura, and she's going to give you a wonderful tour of the top products and books and items that she has in store for you guys today.
Thank you, Lauren, and we are super excited to be a part of it. We're going to be presenting today and then also on Saturday at 3:30. The Bookstore Bunnies will be my co-host. They just wanted to say hello first, and now I'm going to put them down so they don't eat the items being shown. So we have a lot of great picks for all different ages for yourself as gifts, Mother's Day, Father's Day, single items, gift sets. So I'm just going to jump right into some of our great new releases that we're recommending right now. Starting with the new Sue Monk Kidd, The Book of Longings. She's also the author of The Invention of Wings and a very popular author, very well received so far. I think this is a really good Mother's Day pick or just a good reading book. It's on my list. Next, we have the new Ann Tyler. She's the author of A Blue Spool of Thread. This is her brand new hardcover, The Redhead by the Side of the Road. It's very inspiring, actually, good for male or female audience. This just came out, 3 Hours in Paris. Also a great, very exciting read for either a man or a woman. Very quick-paced action, and this is the author of Pam Jenoff is a best-selling author that you probably heard of already, and this literally just came out, so I actually haven't read it yet, but it's supposed to be amazing and super exciting. If anyone enjoyed the poignant book Before We Were Yours, which is more of a family type of book, then you might want to check out this one. It's the new Lisa Wingate. It's called The Book of Lost Friends. It's very nice. It's very compelling about relationships, but not in a sappy way, just in a very deep, moving kind of way. So this would be one of my top picks, and I do really like this author. Another book that I read, The Arc, and it just got released, is The Authenticity Project. Great, great read. There's characters from every gender, age, and it's all this really interesting social experiment of finding a book and needing to write in it something anonymous but authentic about yourself, and how the characters all kind of intermingle, and it's very interesting, and it makes you think a lot about how you present yourself and life and decisions, and really how surprise connections can become amazing. So this is great for a book club especially, but like I said, it has broad appeal because it does have characters all different ages, genders, occupations, so it's a good kind of all-purpose read that isn't too intense. We do have a couple of signed books, which is very exciting. The Glass Hotel. We have 2 signed first editions left. This is the author of Station 11, very anticipated new release. And of course, we also have signed copies of The Book of Gutsy Women by Hillary and Chelsea, and also their picture book, Grandma's Gardens. We have both of these signed, and they're really nice for moms or grandparents or teachers for Mother's Day or the holidays. A lot of people don't want to read a huge novel, so we have kind of inspiring smaller gifts. You Can't Spell Truth Without Ruth. 150 Ruth Bader Ginsburg quotes, and it's inspiring and funny and light, and it's just a great book really for anyone. It's very witty things that she says, and we just tied it up here with a little button that says keep calm and read on, just for effect and cuteness. We also have, if you want something A gift book that's a little deeper, but also kind of a small gift, is quotes from Paulo Coelho. He's the author of The Alchemist. And this is also just a nice little gift for someone if it's maybe not a family member, or you want to get it for a neighbor or a teacher or as a thank you, that type of thing. It's just a really nice, smaller book with a good price point. Both are under $20, those two books. And we also have the ever popular journal. That's one for adults, just something small, and our super fun pens, which are actually for adults, even though a lot of teenagers buy them. We do have journals and books for the younger crowd. Decomposition, Strong is the New Pretty journal, which I love for younger girls, and then this, the flip journal. We also offer some accessories on their own or paired with a book nicely in a basket. We have these great candles, Cheerful Giver candles. They smell amazing. I picked banana nut bread because that's my personal favorite, but we also have juicy apple and all different colors that are masculine, feminine, and they smell amazing. They're handmade and they last for a really long time. And of course, the bookstore bunny candle, carrot cake scented, which were made especially for us. New releases going a little bit younger for our middle grade audience. Two new releases are Dog Diaries, super fun. You can see the size of the print. So this spans a lot of different ages. A lot of kids like to read down to read this book, but it's fine. They're reading, it's fun. It's almost like a break. It's just a nice fun read, but it still is a good book, and it has dogs in it, so what could be bad? This just came out, which I'm highly recommending. It's Katherine Applegate, the author of The One and Only Ivan, The One and Only Bob. Just came out. It's just an awesome, fun, inspiring, moving book for middle grade. So I would highly recommend this one. But what about graphic novels? That's been surprisingly popular over this pandemic. I would recommend Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy. This is actually the graphic novel depiction of Little Women. And it's super fun. If you don't tell your child it's a depiction of Little Women, they will actually like it. And you can tell them after. So that one is excellent. Also spans a lot of different ages. And this one is very fun also, Cardboard Kingdom. You know, zany, adventure. It actually has a lot of themes of friendship in it. So the graphic novels are good picks for kids that are maybe feeling a little hesitant to read over break. It tends to light the match that sparks their interest. In grades 5 and 6, I get asked this question a lot. My son or daughter loved Harry Potter. What should they read next? So my answer is the Gideon trilogy or A Wrinkle in Time graphic novel. They're both super good. Actually, adults would like A Wrinkle in Time graphic novel. Again, if your child does not know that this is a classic book, have them read it first before you tell them. They will enjoy it more. But The Time Travelers is very kind of symbiotic with Harry Potter, very similar feel, and a lot of kids who like magic, but also a real story involving characters would like this one. We also have, for the more cerebral out there, this very fun How Come book. It's for kids, and it answers all kinds of fun questions, such as literally, why is the sky blue? And why do we have eyebrows? And I will bet that none of us can answer half the questions in this book, but you and your child will sure be ready for Jeopardy. So, but it's a thick, a very substantial book, even wrapped up on its own. It's a really nice gift, and they do learn something, even though it's more just a fun kind of book of facts. It is very scientific. And then we do have, of course, just some fun things, again, on their own or to add in, scratch and sniff stickers. Because who wouldn't want that? So keep in mind, you can mix and match. If you're making a gift for someone, maybe you're going to grab Cardboard Kingdom and one of these nifty journals. And we prop this guy up in the back, throw this on the front with some silver ribbon, and even a tween will be impressed. So those are my recommendations for elementary and for adults. Before we head down to the little kids areas, of course, I need to address the puzzles. We have them, we have lots of them. Coming in at 500 pieces is Rainbow Buttons. This one is actually so pretty, you can glue it together and frame it at the end. Moving up to 750 pieces as your confidence builds, Blooming Books. This is actually a shaped puzzle, so it comes out with all the edges like this. It's really pretty, and this is actually one of our Mother's Day picks as well. For the adventurers, we have 1,000-piece puzzles. We have a whole variety, but I'll just show this one because it seems nice and serene. See, everyone's feeling tranquil now. And again, you can pair things together. So for mom, maybe you'll get this plus the glass hotel, all nicely ribboned up, or even throw on a candle in the front in a basket, and there you go. Now you are the son or daughter of the year. Let's move on to little kids. I'm taking you with me. If anything catches your interest in the store while we're going, feel free to let me know.
Laura, there's a few things I think I might like after this is done. Can we speak?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Laura,
Yes.
one of the books you showed, I wanted to know what age it was for, and it was one of the last few that you showed.
Was it one of the graphic novels?
The Little Women book?
The Little Women, that can span all the way from grades 4 to 7 even.
I was going to ask that as well.
It has a broad appeal. A third grader who reads well can read it. The target demographic is probably right at grade 4 to 5, but 6th graders, 7th graders read it. It's like a break. Like kids feel a relief when they can read a graphic novel, but it still tells the same story of Little Women, so it's nice compromise.
And what age is it for? What was the name of it again? The name of the 3 girls, right?
Yes, yep. And they definitely enjoy it, especially if they don't know it's something that we read when we were kids. So now we've come to the smaller child area where we have all different kinds of board books, sets. As you can see here, we have our Parade of Elephants book with our Parade of Super Soft Plush Elephants. It makes a really nice set for a younger child. Same up here, we have bunnies and a bunny book, owls and an owl book. Kids love sets of things. They love to open something fun. I just happen to have here one of our awesome new baby baskets, which can be customized by gender, age, or anything else. We do them different themes or like this. If a child is into princesses, princess floor puzzle definitely keeps them busy. And we also have matching, nothing happened there, play, draw, and create set. We also have a lot of things that are under the sea and kind of relating to the ocean since the weather is getting a little bit warmer. Obviously a ton of unicorn stuff, but how cute is this? A unicorn book, another unicorn book, all wrapped up with a unicorn so they could cuddle the unicorn while they're reading the unicorn book, right? Or you have your Parade of Elephants with this soft plush elephant. You know, wrap this up with some ribbons. It's a super cute gift. Curious George, some newer versions. And we also have stroller cards, other kinds of plush. And for activity books, we have a lot of sticker books. One of our most popular is the Paint by Sticker. This one is unicorns, and this one is different animals. Kids actually make these pictures by lining up the stickers, which are color and number coded, and they make the pictures, and they look amazing. And most kids actually put the pictures on their wall when they're finished.
I'm sorry, what's the age group for that?
I've had like 4-year-olds do it, but then also like 9 and 10-year-olds do it.
Okay.
We have adult versions for over 10. It just sort of depends on their attention
Yeah, I'm just
span.
thinking more kindergarten. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit younger, but a lot of less patient older kids also prefer to do the younger versions instead of the older versions. And we have some other, just some fun books, a maze book, just book with stickers and activities of favorite animals. Animals are always a good theme, a good comforting theme for kids nowadays. And that's pretty much my overview. We obviously have lots more things, but we are trying to customize, make recommendations, make lots of sets of things. So when kids do get something, or adults, it actually looks really nice, put together, very thoughtful. So I feel like all those little things are sort of the big things now.
Laura, I'm sorry, the one I wanted to ask about the age for also was how come?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so How Come also spans a lot of ages. You need to be fully reading on your own. But really, we've had kids get that in 2nd grade. We've had kids buy it in 6th grade. It just depends we've had a couple of kids that are freshmen in high school as just a fun at the dinner table trivia thing.
And do you have the pop-up book, The Color Monster?
I do not, but I can order it for you. We're also taking orders, and all of our books are actually shipping fairly well from our suppliers, fortunately.
So folks, Lyle also has a one-pager of Laura's contact information listed with her website, and you could take a picture of this. So it's just easy to, call her or email her. I certainly have a bunch of items. Actually, Laura, may I ask you, the Princess Floor Puzzle, what
Yes.
age group is that for?
That's for, I'd say like 3 to 6.
Perfect.
It has 60 pieces. So, 3 would be a little young, but if an older sibling is doing it with them, or if you're doing it with them, it's a good challenge puzzle so they don't finish it right away.
Right.
I'd say the target right on age is like between 4 and 6.
Fantastic.
And it's very eco, even the box. And it has this nifty handle, which just makes everything better.
Does anyone else have any questions for Laura? She has such a amazing breadth of inventory in her store. I mean, it was really the highlights that she showed us today, but there's definitely other novels I know, like nonfiction, biographies, cookbooks, how-to books.
Exactly. I might hit some of the nonfiction on Saturday at 3:30, since now I'm gauging my timing and I could fit some of that in. And I'm also going to be sending out on our social media our Mother's Day gift guide, and also our gift guide for Father's Day. And we have a great, great puzzle coming in for graduates, which I will try to have ready for Saturday.
So Laura, when this is finished, can we either FaceTime or
Yes,
do
absolutely.
our own Zoom? And
Not a problem. As soon as we hang up, I'll FaceTime you.
Hi, Laura. Can I just call in order for some other books?
Yes, absolutely. Anything you'd like, Cindy.
Okay. All right. So is that the easiest way to do it, or would you rather it be emailed?
No, I'm here now, so you can definitely feel free to call. If no one picks up, then you can feel free to email. But every time a recording does take place on our machine, I get an email right away, so I will call you right
okay.
back. And we appreciate everyone's patience through this process.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure.
It was fun. Thank you.
Excellent.
To all of you, we have a bunch more this weekend. Today, Breeze will be showcasing their product at 3 o'clock, and we have more updates for the weekend. So please keep a lookout for those through email and or Facebook. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. And please reach out to Laura because she has so many great items, especially nowadays. Like, I've got a fair bit of time on my hands, which is nice. And reading has been such a luxury because I haven't been able to catch up on reading in the past. And it's nice to have this time.
Yeah.
Excellent. And definitely feel free to pop on Saturday at 3:30 where I'm going to show a little bit of a different variety of items.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.